Oh, this is the one.
Right here. 1 second. I want to show you guys.
What happened?
Look at my tire right here.
Oh boy.
Huge width. You know, it's so sad that this could have been an accident, but the first thing that comes to my mind is if this was an anti-Semitic act, if somebody knew my beard, my yarmulke, and said,
I'm not gonna lie, bro's got the fucking Burberry, okay? He's got that shit on. He's got that shit on, okay? He's got that shit on, bro. I've never seen a Burberry yarmulke before, bro. What the fuck is that? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. He's I'm a Chevier. Yo, the drip is real, dude. What is going on? Is this a joke or is he serious? No, this is not a joke.
let me do that to this guy.
It looks like it was placed there perfectly.
But it's like the inside of the tire. But it's so sad that even that has to go through my mind today. Nation, no people, no one should ever have to have that.
Yeah, dude, you're having that percolating in your mind because you're fucking insane. What the fuck? Dude, he's like, this is so funny. He's like, I drove through the dog shit streets of Los Angeles and experienced a thing that has happened to almost every single person that drives through the roads of Los Angeles. Okay.
Percolating, is somebody attacking me for who I am? My race, religion? Are they? But the Jewish people today have that. This must stop.
This is not satire. No, it's not. I don't think, no, I thought it was satire at first. I don't think no, it's not. This has to be satire. I don't think it's satire. He's mistaken. They're targeting him because he's a ginger. No, this is not like a Matt Lieb moment. Satire? No, it's flat tire. Good one. Okay, to be fair, I was about to say, no way a guy with a yarmulke that dripped out is going to be that based. Excuse me, that's not true. The fact that his drip is real doesn't change the reality that he could be fucking making a joke, but I don't think he's making a joke. I'm done with this tire anti-Semitism. This stuff is real. Yeah, meanwhile, he doesn't know. They targeted him because they were scared of his swag. They saw him with the dripped out yarmulke, the Burberry yarmulke, and they were like, we have to stop this man. He's going to drive over and fuck my wife. If this man in his Tesla drives in my neighborhood, it is a certainty that he's going to fuck my wife. That's the only reason. It's not. Oh, no. It's also hilarious that, yes, he's driving a Tesla, you know, the fucking Swastamobile, the modern day Henry Ford. So he said fedora. This is Burberry yarmulke is the closest a yarmulke has ever looked to a fedora. This is true. The swastika, like, very low likelihood that this is a targeted incident. But even if it was a targeted incident, it would most likely be because he's driving a fucking Tesla, ironically enough. But yeah, this in and of itself is like this is a perfect distillation of what we are dealing with here in the Western world, which is like the panicked, self-inflicted hysterias of people who are claiming that they're just like being unfairly maligned at every moment and could be killed at any moment. And like those feelings, those hysterics are basically being weaponized against a population that finds it unconscionable that our tax dollars are contributing to the ethnic cleansing of children in broad daylight. And what's even more insane is that it works. Like, this argument is reasonable enough for a lot of the people in positions of power. Like, this argument, they're like, yeah, of course. What do you mean? Of course, the hysterics these kinds of antics are significantly more important than your distaste and discomfort at the sight of destroyed children. 50 bones from Quay Streams. Thank you for the 50 gifted subs. Like, this is something that I joked about, where I was like, Ethan could get into like Ethan could like hit a car from behind and then somehow make it somehow find a way to fucking blame me and anti-Semitism on it. He's like, I stubbed my toe. How can I make this about Hamas Abi? Did you see Steiny clowning on him? No, I did not. I saw one clip of Bradley Martin and Steiny. And Steiny was like, bro, you post about him every day. You platform him more than I do. I saw that one on Twitter. What the fuck?
Hi guys, I was in a shower and I missed a siren saying that there was an imminent attack. So I packed a little bag on the behest of my commander so we could survive this Iran attack together. Down with the IRGC, free the woman of Iran.
Free the woman of Iran from their bodies by blowing them up.
Yes, the people will take back the power. Cut off the head of the snake. Remember that Iran has been attacking us since before October 7th. All their proxies around the world are literally terror organizations, and they hate the West, and they hate us, and yes, Israel, you got this, and this is what I bought. Okay, brought my keys, because I have to lock my door, because who knows the crazies that could come in, right? This is my little tote bag.
Yeah, Hamas.
In the case of an attack. These are my friend's pants, in case I need to change. I borrowed them, and I haven't given them back. Sorry, Anna. This is a book. It's very important. It's very important. These are my bag of chocolate nuts that I bought today. Also very important. This is a charger. Toilet paper. My commander told me to bring toilet paper. Portable. My ID. Clips. Whatever. But what's most important is my Squishmallow. Because those I love are not here. Anyway.
How are these people so disconnected from reality? They kill thousands every day, and there are people act so desensitized to all of this. Zionism. It's a mental illness. Like, truly. I mean, it's fascism. It's full tilt fascism. If you're wondering how, Nazi Germany operated during the fucking Holocaust, well, there it is, You don't have to wonder anymore. It's happening right now. This is it. People always used to ask, like, how can people turn a blind eye to so many atrocious acts? How can people turn a blind eye to all of this? This is crazy. Well, now we know. Now we fucking know. I love the framing of it as a mental illness is exactly what it is. It has the makings of a mental illness, 100%. It's like transphobia. Like, I don't understand how someone could be worried about trans people at like every fucking waking moment of their lives. Like, trans people don't think about trans affairs this much as like transphobic people do. And the same goes for Zionism. It's like you are so unimaginably fucking brainwashed and you can't see and it's a perfect super contained ideology because like it also has real victimhood at the heart of it. So you can always draw from that well as well. You can always draw from the endless amounts of violence that Jewish people have experienced throughout history, which is why I think it's like so impossible to deconstruct. Like because like when Christians fucking complain, you're like, shut the fuck up. Okay, you are responsible for everything bad that has happened, like England or America. You've done basically like 75% of the death and destruction in the last 400, 500 fucking years, you know? So no one ever goes, oh yeah, like you guys are the real victims. But like for Jewish people who are Zionists, you can draw from a well of endless amounts of violence that you have withstood, which is why I think like the mania is harder to fucking tackle. Like the deconstruction is harder. You know what I mean? White, not Christian, bro. I mean, come on. Yes, I'm talking about white people when I say that. Calm down. There is nothing more dangerous than an ideology that revolves around not just continued perceived victimhood, but one that actually is born out of real historical epigenetic victimhood. Chatter got banned as soon as it hit enter on what about Islamic violence? Like, notice how I never say this is Jewish violence, but you come in here and you say Islamic violence, because I don't think this is Jewish violence, you fucking donkey. This is Israel. This is America. This is England. This is Western imperialism.